Friday, November 21st, and let's jump into it. So coming into market open, we have the overnight Asia session with London sweeping out the lower liquidity right here. So that would be these lows right here. So swept out this fair value gap right here into previous Asia lows. So coming into this morning, we made a higher low, and then this morning coming into New York open, we swept out London's high, and we failed to break and sweep this drawn liquidity. So this morning we also had news at 6:45 and 7. So market kind of chopped around from 6:30 until 7 when news came out. Again, we failed to break and sweep out higher draws of liquidity, so market was bearish. So on the 5-minute time frame, we had this 5-minute gap above that we tried to break and failed to hold. So we had this lower 5-minute fair value gap that market ultimately trickled down to break below. So it wasn't until 7:30ish that price eventually broke below, and it was right around 7:30 when I took my first trade. It was a break of the 50% of the 5-minute gap. Break the 50% of the 5-minute gap, and I was on the 30-second time frame. So this right here is the low of the pullback, and I took a long off of that to, it was a little retracement. And then what I did was I took a short as price rejected back down, because on the higher time frames we have stronger rejection, we have clear bearish bias that we want to seek lower draws of liquidity. And so I entered in short, targeting this right here. This is 3952, and I got at 3957. And on this trade, I got in on the break of this previous low right here. On the break of this, got in for a short with 7 micros, targeted the draw down here, and those were the 2 trades I took this morning. Copy trading 2 top step PA accounts. We can go over here into the performance. So this one totaling $1,800, 200, then minus, and then I got a good trade yesterday, and then $500 today. It's because I took the 2 trades, but the trade I took yesterday was this crazy drop. That's how I made all that money. I think I entered in on the break of, there was like a 15-minute gap right here, so I took the break and then targeted lower. But again, on my other top step account, this one has these trades. I took the same trade yesterday on that account, got that. So overall, I'm doing fairly good on these 2 accounts. I'm not trying to rush them. I'm just trying to get some slow base hits, trying to just progress, get the 5 winning days, get some payouts, and then move on forward into the new year by staying disciplined with the rules and all that good stuff. But again, those were the 2 trades I took. Where are they? Yep, right here. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see them. Yep, the long off of the break of the previous low with a little retracement, and then continuation short to the drawn liquidity. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week for some other banger trades. All right, deuces.